based on your guys' understanding, right? What is Bitcoin? Yeah. This
Okay,
this like
I'll let
crypto
Craig explain.
101.
Craig,
Yeah.
bro.
This like
Alright,
crypto
yes.
101. Yeah.
So really, to put it to me, I don't really want to be get caught for like, this is not the right thing. But to me, crypto Bitcoin is more like this. So you imagine gold, right? Back in the days, all the civilization was transacting in gold, like uh, fiat. What we are using now, the paper money, which has no value, was invented like not too long ago. It's just that because we have been using it like since we are born, right? We got used to, oh, this is money. But if you really look back into history, there's no, people don't transact this way. Like back in the days, there's the barter system where you trade things, and then slowly they move into like stones, and then slowly all throughout the civilization, everyone goes back to gold, mainly because it's scarce, and also it's um it's scarce, and then you need work to get gold out. You need to get the gold out so that it has a value in it. You need to work to dig that gold out, and then it cannot erode. It cannot be like, I mean, if you put it outside, it won't erode. Like, it's not like orange. You put 7 days and no more already the orange. Then there's no value in there. But gold has that property that people keep transacting with that. And actually, when the last time when the paper money was being made, right, what they did is all the banks, they have gold in their bank, so that they can say that I have, let's say I have 1,000 pieces of gold, so I'll do 1,000 pieces of this money paper. So my money paper, you can always swap it back to gold with the bank. But the current system, we have taken off the gold standard.
Yep.
Meaning now your currency is just based on how much you trust your country.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So they can just say, okay, I want to print 1,000 extra pieces. Then you have another 1,000 extra pieces that doesn't need any work to be done. That's why it goes down in value, because if you don't need you don't need a work to be done to create something, then how can it have value, right? It's just trust. And then so far you can see there's a lot of fiat currency currently that's failing, like Venezuela, like Zimbabwe, like our old banana money from Japan. So, and then that is the scarcity lah. And then Bitcoin basically replaces gold in the sense that it's online, and you can transact it easier, because you can move it without, like, let's say you move 10,000 tons of gold, you can't really do that, right? You can't really do that. So with Bitcoin, it's like a new form of gold in that sense. That's Bitcoin.
Right. So basically about the gold standard, it was when 1971, right? President Richard Nixon
Yep.
took off.
That's the time.
Yeah. So that's where actually the whole world changes, I guess.
Yeah, because
like,
US was the biggest power, right? So they just say that everyone, you follow me lah. Then everyone just follow US.
Yeah. Right. How about you, Mark? What's your understanding about Bitcoin?
Okay, my way to explain Bitcoin. Okay, let's put it like, okay, like now we are all using digital form. It's like a digital currency, like what we use now. Like you pay with your Touch and Go and stuff like that. But think of it as in, it's not fiat, it's not your ringgit, it's not your dollar, but it is something more greater, something more apex. Because why is it apex? Why is it like strong? Because it's decentralized. So imagine like you cannot be controlled. Like so I transact with money before going somewhere overseas, and usually you thought of it like, oh, I already transact. Well, I go to the bank, I put in money, then I transact to my some relative in, let's say, Aussie. Then the bank say, oh, jalan already. My bank account is already deducted. Actually, behind the scene, it actually takes longer. It's like they call it T3. It means you need 3 days to be reflected for all this stuff. So from my understanding, so in terms of Bitcoin, it's direct. It's straight away, like where you just deal with it. Means you, once I transacted, the thing to you is yours. So I look at it that way. So in another sense, that's why I feel it is becoming a big thing, because of this decentralized thing where you become your own money, you control it yourself. So that really attract a lot, because since they're talking about inflation and stuff, all these things will start coming in, because as you know that the dollar start printing, they keep printing money. And then I think it's not just some people thought of it like, oh, it's a US man, nothing to do with me. I think this is a lot of mindset that is in the Malaysian or maybe a local people. Like a few bits, but I feel that because US is like the biggest currency, like it's like the world reserve, so definitely you're gonna get affected. They print money there, then slowly you'll be affected down to Asia, and then you guys are gonna get it. So think of it that way, like the traditional fiat, the traditional currency, and the digital, the new form, which is the Bitcoin. So that is the new direction that we are going in now already. So Bitcoin is definitely like the big thing, like the huge tailo already. It's like in Cantonese form we say tailo, like USD is a tailo for the fiat. So in digital form, Bitcoin is a tailo already.
Wow.
Yeah. So I think that is to summarize my explanation.